I guess we will go ahead and start. So, how did everybody like the event tonight?
Loved it.
Loved it, yeah. Yeah.
Too bad.
It was our night of the living dead.
Yeah. It was one of our event nights. I think we did pretty good. I'm really happy with everyone and how well all of our dancers did, you know. I hosting tonight was pretty interesting. I was in this zombie Avi the whole time. Well, I'm not in it anymore, but the zombie Avi was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I liked the one that you had because Tox. I liked the one that you had because you had the detachable arm and you're like, oh, you want a hand, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, it was a good one. It was funny.
It was a zombade.
Zombade. Very interesting. Let's see. So, do you have any recommendations or anything for the next event that you want to see, or what?
We're probably gonna do another vote. I know one topic that was brought up was a Disney night for possible
Yeah, brought up by
that we could all wear and dance in.
Can I give a recommendation? An anime night. So we dress up as like anime.
I know. I suggested an alien night where you do like a all aliens and stuff like that.
yeah, and actually I found a free one on Gumroad. Yeah, what were the ones on the last vote? I can't even remember shit. I can't even remember what it was. It was a lot. It was like 5 of them, right? All right.
Yes, I came up with them all.
Yes. I did find a really good Avi, like an alien Avi that's like all metallic and stuff. Whenever we have that one, I'll definitely do that.
World.
Okay.
It was Out of This World, Pirates and Mermaids, Apocalyptic Pandorum, Night of the Living Dead, and Bugs Life.
All right. And the one that won, obviously,
For me, bro.
was Night of the Living Dead.
I mean,
I think that worked pretty well.
You're a cockroach.
the fucking the bug thing would have worked well. I actually suggested that. I suggested that a long time ago, but I didn't know if it would be like difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Bug Abbeys are coming. Bug Abbeys are getting there. There's some bee Abbeys that I know of. I've seen a lot of bees.
Yeah,
I've
no.
seen
It's
caterpillars of recent, to be honest.
caterpillars.
I have a caterpillar app.
Yeah, I've seen you in that. I remember at the prom you had that one on. Or was that a caterpillar? Or was that?
It's a whole caterpillar. It's supposed to be a I don't know the specific like species, whatever. Don't quote me on anything. It's supposed to be some kind of like South American caterpillar or something.
South
It, like,
American
changes colors
caterpillar.
and stuff. It's really something like that.
I will specifically
it's,
quote you
really
saying South
interesting.
American caterpillar, and that's it. I will just quote you saying that. Just in the quote.
It's like some kind of something from like
The Alaskan bull. Oh my gosh. I forgot about that. I haven't seen that show in forever. Is anybody watching? Well, since we're on that topic. I know, yes. Except that Abby, though. That Abby is definitely not SpongeBob, but it will suffice. I mean, I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, what's that? Oh, mommy. Oh, man. Has anybody seen any good shows lately? Has anybody watched The Last of Us?
Oh, I'm watching
have
it right now.
not.
It's
Oh man, I saw the first prologue pretty much to the whole thing. They shot that perfectly. I think Pedro Pascal did a really good job with that.
Yeah, agreed.
I
Very good. I can't wait to see
I'm
more.
watching.
favorite anime waifu, go. I don't watch a lot of anime, so I'll go with
Marine
Aunt
Kitagawa.
Rem from ReZero.
Marine Kitagawa.
Rem from ReZero.
Marine Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling.
So I don't have a waifu.
Oh really? Yeah.
Favorite Husband was Shrub.
Oh my god. Yeah. Is he? Where did he go? Is he not attending or?
He just
trying
did.
to
Oh, all right. Well, no, it's all right. I mean,
Actually, if we're still on the topic of shows, I've been watching a pretty interesting show of lately myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because
What you got?
I'm watching Band of Brothers. It's actually been very good. It tells the story of 101st Airborne Easy Company during the Second World War,
Mm-hmm.
and it follows their entire like step-by-step thing of like them going through basic, and then the battle, like the day before Normandy when they landed in Normandy, then goes to like Bastogne and stuff. It's really cool. Really cool show. I highly recommend it for anyone to check it out. It's a little slow at first, but when you get into, honestly, like I always said, I would love to see how it would have been to be at these battlefields and see how it would be to actually experience these things. But to be honest, now I'm a little frightened.
I mean, hey, yeah, you're like a World War. You're like a World War II buff, right? I remember you showing off a collection that you had.
Yeah, I actually have expanded my collection of recently. A lot of different things. One of my more key things I got for Christmas from my fiance was I have money that was actually money from Nazi Germany, original money from Nazi Germany. It's a Reichspfennig. The coins are called Reichspfennigs, and the entire dollar would be a Reichsmark. So these would be distributed throughout all of Germany and be used as the currency for Germany. And I also have two stamps. One stamp that was used in the occupied territories, so France, Belgium, Norway, whatever you have. And the other stamp was I believe from Berlin.
Oh shit.
And it actually has this. It came like a little booklet, and you could actually have like this whole like blurb about like Hitler and the entirety of the Nazi Reich. And it was like it tells you the whole history of all the stuff and how like all this came to be and this cult of personality that he came to have. So it's very very interesting. I also got my hands on British peak cap, British Helm. Those kinds of things, so I will be posting some pictures if you guys want to see more pictures of that in Pandorum.
Of course.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, I bet. No,
Yeah.
of course.
Cool, so I'm just gonna go around and ask a few questions that's more related to Pandorum to let everyone else know about our staff and who we are. So, Lenari, hi. So, what is your role in Pandorum as of now?
Security, so I practically just monitor the doors and make sure people are in optimized avatars, and that's practically what I do.
Cool. What's your experience with the other staff?
I never seen it as a support staff. I wasn't Pandorum before.
Gotcha.
Everyone's still.
Gotcha.
All right.
So, what's your experience with how we run things? Is it pretty like new member friendly, or is it pretty complicated? What's your feeling on our events? Or on our events?
They go pretty smoothly. There's a couple of jump like the whole West door thing, but it was like it. I kind of took off a step people. So that's pretty much it. Everything else was
Gotcha. Any message for anyone that isn't in Pandorum that might be interested in it?
just chill with us. We're all really people.
That's perfect. Thank you so much, Sonari. Kiwi, hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So, what is your role in Pandorum as of now?
As of now,
A photographer. Cool. What's your experience of like being a photographer for Pandorum? Just in case if anybody was interested. So, any message for anybody that would be interested in joining Pandorum that's not quite sure about it?
Well, hey, that's
Any
a
other comments about photography?
No, not really.
Cool.
all right.
Alright, next we got up Mommy Bunny. Hello. What is your role in Pandorum as?
I am a freelance dancer.
Cool. What is your experience like being a freelancer dancer?
Well, I've been a freelance dancer for about like 4 or 5 months now, and everyone's so welcoming, and they all appreciate you, and it's very nice.
Perfect. Any advice or any comments or anything that could help anybody that might be interested in being a freelancer for Pandorum?
Just go with the flow and vibe out. That's the best you can do here. Don't ever get all salty about the fact that your tracker sometimes.
Sorry, my computer
Just go
decided
with the
to
flow and
take a
fuck up
shit
yourself.
while I was trying to do that, so I'm still gonna have to test it.
Gotcha. Perfect. Anything about our members? How is our community as a whole?
We're all pretty vibey people. If you just vibe out with us, we'll vibe out with you, and that's pretty much how it is here.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your input. Hello, Dr. Roach. How are you?
How you doing, man? I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty gosh dang well. Just we had a really good event. So, let
Damn
me
straight.
ask you, what is your role in Pandorum as of now?
Well, tonight I wasn't on, but I am a host for Pandorum.
A host. I gotcha. What's your experience like being a host?
Experience. Well, I mean, you go up on stage, you just gotta make, you make people laugh, you make people happy, and it's all about, keeping everyone engaged and making everyone feel like they're welcomed at the club. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Any advice for any hosts that might want to come and join us at Pandorum?
For new time hosts, I always say this. It's engagement, engagement, engagement. What I mean by that is that, crowd engagement is one of the most important things that people need to hosts need to understand when they first come in. You don't just want to do shot, dance, going through the whole roster like that. You want to make it entertaining, so ask them a question, maybe make some kind of funny joke. You have to. It is a very social role to take on and to understand on how to do it. So, with that, it's engagement, and I also say a little bit of time management when it comes along with it too.
Gotcha. What's your experience with your audience being a host?
Oh, my audience is always great. I mean, occasionally I have nights where, it's hard to get the audience's attention, where they do, they kind of get a little off track and it's a little bit but other nights, like tonight, we had a really good night. The audience was very well kept. Irish, of course, kept them really well. He's one of my fellow hosts. So, he kept them really engaged and kept it all good. But, beyond that, it's just basically just, it's a whole vibe. This club is a whole vibe, and it's good to have friends. It's good to also have friends that care about you too.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Thank you so much for your input, Rich. Alrighty,
No problem.
our last but not least, hello, Irish Chef.
Hello there.
Can you please tell me what your role is as of now in Pandorum?
Well, as of right now, I am one of the club managers, so pretty much whenever they need me to do something, I go ahead and do it, whether it be calling out an event, calling out shots on stage, or, anything in between.
Gotcha. So, any story or anything to tell So for anybody that's thinking about coming into Pandorum, possibly becoming staff, anything of that nature?
You know, I do have this one thing that I remember very, very vividly about the first time I ever joined Pandorum. I remember I was on desktop. I had done my research. You know, I was seeing which dance club I wanted to look into to see which one I wanted to be a part of, and you know, I came to the conclusion that I wanted to be a part of Pandorum. So I decided to boot up the PC that I just bought. You know, like the super high-end one that I have now, and I went here, and I was able to witness one of the best dance events that I've ever seen, and ever since then I've been hooked.
That's a great story.
Hello, sad girl.
Any thought on
You said I could be
our
in the
staff?
podcast.
Well, you are in the podcast now. Come on.
Any thought about our staff as a whole? You have experience with a lot of the staff, considering you are one of our managers. So anything you have to bring to the table about our staff?
Oh, what isn't there to say? I mean, I love everybody here. I think everybody, including you, you know, Mama Sad, Mama Bunny, Roach over here, Shrub all the way over there, you know. Everyone here is a blast. It's really nice to hang out with everybody and get to know them all. Hello there. How are you doing?
Come sit on the couch, Dave.
Yes, welcome to the couch. We're all doing our...
Yes, I heard your Sephiroth theme.
Anyway, so continuing on.
Yes.
Continuing
So...
on.
Yes, everything so far is phenomenal. With all the people that I work with everything that is coordinated, with all of the events that I am able to be a part of, I am having a blast, and I am really happy that I was able to become a part of a community as strong as the one that I am a part of now.
That was a great message. Thank you so much for that. We got a newcomer coming here. It's our lovely Sad Girl. Hello, Sad Girl. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yes. No.
Perfect. So, your role. What is your role in Pandorum as of now?
I am dance captain. I was dance captain.
You're all good.
So as our dance captain, one of our very beautiful and gorgeous and amazing dance captains, what is your experience among our dancers and freelancers?
So like right now, we have the most committed freelancers and dancers and official dancers. And we're all trying to make Pandorum grow and grow and grow. That's what I plan to do in the club, and I came from just being a visitor here to a small map that they had, I don't know, 4 months ago or 3 months ago, however long it's been. So it's been a long time, and you know, I think I've made it a far way.
Perfect. Any message for anybody that might want to become a dancer here or possibly be a dance captain for us?
Possible dancers and future dance captains. questions. Just have passion for dancing for the club. Because I personally take pride in representing your club that you like. It doesn't. You can represent other clubs, but make sure that we are one that you represent full-heartedly. Because I think that's how it should be done. So, shake that.
Great message. Any opinion on our community as a whole?
Mood.
Lewd, rude, and in charge, dude.
Yeah, come over here.
Hey, come on in, everybody. Come on.
Irish, make sure you're showing their avatar. Make sure you're showing their avatar.
Oh, I am showing everyone's avatar here. We're all good.
Okay, good.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's
You catch
yes.
what I'm putting down?
You won't show
Yes, I am.
You go ahead, take the lead.
All right. So, show of hands here. How many people were here for the entire event? Y'all were all here, right? Kiwi, you were here. I think Kiwi's. Yeah, everybody was here.
That's a good consensus.
If you had to choose one of the dancers tonight, who would you have said? It could be a freelancer. It could be like a personal dance that you had, or it could be a dance that you saw tonight. We're gonna start with Roach, and we're gonna go down. Roach, what was your favorite dance of the night?
I mean, listen. Mama talks. We're gonna talk some business here. We're gonna talk lawyer, businessman business. Mama talks, got that thicky avatar, and honestly, she's a wonderful dancer. But besides the fact she's a wonderful dancer, she's kind of thick. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot of pudding. That's a whole lot of banana pudding in that booty.
I have to be professional.
Of course, you had mentioned.
Oh yes, please keep it as professional as possible. Okay. Bunny, please.
Am I allowed to say a duo dance that I did?
Of course you are. You are one of our lovely dancers.
As you know, I already did a dance with Tox.
Oh yes.
But no, my favorite dance of the night had to be one with Tox, but I did another duo dance tonight. And I did it with Burb, and he's not a dancer, but we got into these good avatars that we've been planning, and that was my favorite dance.
Yeah, I know. I was your victim for that one. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that was
Fun.
It was fun. It was fun. That was really good. Thrice, what you got?
Hi. I'm just gonna stick with the dance that I got, cause I got a huge avatar and mystique fetish, and someone over here was in a zombie that was greenish blue, and that just hit the kink. So and it was a hot dance, and it was supposedly a first dance. So I was like, all right.
Hit that kink in the hose. Know what I'm saying?
There's also a furry too.
Bro, it hit that.
There's also a
kink, knocked
furry
it-
too.
Oh no, I didn't. That wasn't
Hey,
the furry
whoa, calm
avatar for
down.
the first one.
The
The first dance was not a furry
Why are
one.
we talking shit about furries? Hold on. Why are we talking shit about
Hold
furries?
on,
Calm
hold
down.
on,
calm
Hey yo,
Jesus.
hey yo, hold on.
Expecting that.
All right,
No shitting on furries.
all right. Day, what you got?
I would have to say it was the what's it called? The particle one.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was Pixel.
Caught my eye a lot.
That one was very
Pixel
good.
dust.
Yes, that was really good.
Yeah, that one caught my eye.
Her and Raider are amazing.
Oh yeah, of course.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Both of them.
No, they do a really good job.
Second Pandorum event ever.
Really?
I haven't seen a very particle. Yeah. I was there whenever it was the person who made Sapphire Dragon. I was there when I met them.
All right. Well, hey, that's awesome. All right. The buttered noodle. I've never heard of that one, but I'm sure it was fun.
If you bring it up to Shrub, he'll get it.
Oh, he will? Okay, good. I'll be sure to bring it up. I'll go up to him and be like, hey, buttered noodle shenanigans. Lunari, what you got?
Yeah, buttered noodle yep.
So the
I know what you're talking
or
about.
whatever their name is.
I'm actually gonna say like that. Pixel, I really love just whacking
Mm-hmm. All right.
particle effect on my side is always favorite.
Yeah, of course. No, we definitely have a lot of dancers who have really good uses with their particles. So it's really nice whenever we get a dance like that, especially when it's a stage performance. I mean, it could be a solo, kind of thing, but as long as it feels like a stage performance, that's even better. All right, Sad, what you got?
I have to say, my favorite dancer for this evening has to be Raider.
Oh yeah. Raider was killing it tonight. She had I think she had two main Avies. She had the one that she used. The one that he used. Okay, come on, guys. I mean, it has a girl Abby. I mean, hey, come on, man. If they don't talk, I don't know,
He did some. He did some fucking.
Okay,
Female.
Spin.
they got a penis. Okay, they got a pee-pee. Okay. All right. Well, they has.
Got the watch. Got the top.
Yeah. Well, they had some great Avies tonight. Okay, so they were doing pretty good.
Yeah, they had some great apps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and then last but not least, Tox. You had some pretty good dances tonight, but I wouldn't be surprised if you had a favorite in mind.
I love all the dancers here. I love them all so very much and so very dearly. I started out here as a dance captain and built up from there with, I don't know how I built up from there. I don't know what I did. But
I did it, bitch.
I mean,
Cred.
Bun was actually
me
the
that
one that
cred,
introduced me to
bitch.
Pandorum, so I have everything to thank for her. But I love all the dancers here. I hold all the dancers so close to my heart.
Nice
Being a dance
car.
teacher on VRC, I love
sad.
them all so very close to my heart, and I can't pick one. I care for all of them so dearly.
Aw. Well, that is a very touching message. I'm very happy that you have those feelings towards them. All right. Well, that was everybody. I'm trying to think of another topic. However, we do have a very special guest that just joined us behind the scenes. Our lovely owner, Shrub Hermit. How are you doing? Or everybody calls him Shrubbit now for some reason on the Discord, but how are you doing?
I changed my nickname back. I recently changed my nickname back. So
Yes.
I'm happy with that. But yeah, I gave my lovely bun here the full body for the night. So I'm just sitting here crouched, just chilling, vibing,
He's a
good
cripple.
stuff. But I'm
Shrub is a half-body
remotely
body right now?
VR disabled. So
I mean, hey,
everyone put out some fantastic dances tonight with the theme event. So that was just amazing to see and behold. Everyone did a great job. So
I mean, tonight was an absolute delight, by all means.
yeah. Nah, tonight was really fun. I had a lot of fun with that. Something you were saying earlier about the whole thing with the half body disability stuff. I mean, you never notice like until you have legs in VR. I honestly, when I first started, I definitely didn't have the legs, but now that I do, I don't think I could ever go back from that. It was really fun.
No, so actually, here's a little topic or so I would like to propose before anything else. Full body, when you got it, and could you live without it now?
All right.
No.
So,
I got it.
all right, we'll start down here.
Me. Okay. I got full body when I was 17 years old. I got full body when I was 17 years old. I am 19 now. I started out with 1.0 base stations and 2.0 trackers. Quest. I thought that was insane. I thought that was the most, like, intricate thing ever because I bought it with my own money. And then I upgraded to 2.0s and the 3.0 trackers with the fourth one on my test. And dude, I mean, I refuse to be half body anymore. I mean, I used to teach half body classes for my dance classes. I hated doing it. That's why I have a half body teacher now, Rage Wrecker. And I mean, I can't live without it anymore. I mean, half body dancing was fun when I first started, but I mean, I couldn't go back.
Well, all right. That sounds awesome. Yes. Next, sad girl, please.
No sad first.
This is my first experience in VR.
What?
We
Baka? No, I'm just kidding.
We were talking about. She was talking about her first moments in VR and full body tracking.
Yeah, full body. Yeah. Yes.
Now that this is your first experience.
I was about to say, I really hope it's not your first experience, because I don't know if you had like a twin sister or something like that. Shit.
Could you live without it?
I mean, I could live without it, but like, I rather be in full body because seeing my legs move were like,
If you just moved your legs, take a shot.
it's just another experience in its own that you could actually see yourself laying down, moving your leg, and all that. It just feels more real.
Immerse. Yes. Perfect word.
How do you think I feel that I can do that?
All right. Hey, we're going to have to make an 18 plus freaking one now. No, I'm just kidding.
18 plus version of the podcast.
Yes. Only boosters will get the 18 plus version of the podcast. You don't get to see no titties unless you come to the event, bitch. All right.
Fully nude podcast.
Oh my god. Fully nude podcast. All right. All right. All right. Thrice. Go ahead.
Yes. Wait, so is it before VR, like our experience with VR?
First, yeah.
When you got it, how much you love it, could you live without it?
Okay, so for me, I'm like a special case because I got the Kinect, and like I was already like in full body, but like handicapped. Yeah, the dark days.
Dark days.
Like, it at least gave me hips, and I tell you what, from Desky to half body to Kinect, like Kinect was a lot better. It just alone was like way better, and I was able to do stuff. I even hear people with Kinect. Yeah, it was pretty good. But then once I got like my actual trackers, it's like just Phantom Sense has increased 10 times. Like I'm trying to fuck with her because she won't show my Abby and my dick's in her face. But like I really want to be up here.
Jesus Christ. Luckily, I have that shit blocked.
I could never go back.
Like Christ.
You should be showing me. She won't show
Who's-
my avatar, Chief. It's her fault. Okay?
I mean, maybe she likes it. Who knows? All right, Day, go ahead. All right.
I'm out, friends.
Adios.
Bye, Toxic.
Have fun getting railed. Bye.
Bye, Tox.
Send a postcard and some pictures. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Woo. Yeah, I know, right?
I would say
It's got to be on a Polaroid.
Lenari Baron.
Yeah, really.
Either of you?
Oh, Lunari, do you have full body?
I don't have full body yet.
I'm half foot still.
Do you,
Big half foot.
Lunari, do you have footsies? Do you have toe beans? No? Okay. Day, you have toe beans.
Put those grippers away. I think, if I remember correctly, I got full body back in 2020.
We still have to make that video, Shrub.
It was 2021.
Oh, okay. Okay.
21, and I was using the Rift S. I hated the Rift S.
Oh, man.
And then
Archaic.
And at this point, it was tax return season and stimulus check season. So I got a double whammy. So
Wow.
as soon as I got both, I was like, you know what? I'm finna treat myself. Bought me a valve index, bought me full body tracking and shit like that. And it took
Okie
about a
dokie.
week to get everything. And as soon as like I was hooking it up and shit like that, and I was like, this I tried going back to like half body for a little bit, and I was like, nah. Started putting my trackers back on. It was like it felt like something was missing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel complete now, full body.
Yeah. Nah, I totally get that.
Full body for me.
That is weird. I have to agree. Desky or full body? Because it just like breaks my brain. Like especially with Phantom Sense, it breaks my brain moving without the hip.
Like I personally don't have Phantom Sense, but when I would be in like half body after I had full body, my lower half would like go numb in a sense. I was like, bro, what the fuck is this?
I was actually
at
Oh my fucking
Sinful
god.
Dragons one day. Shameless plug for them. And they had a dancer who literally moved at like a slug's snail's pace. Like I'm talking like 2 miles an hour while they were dancing the entire time, right? And it doesn't sound very appealing on paper. However, I have to add that I had not had my Phantom Sense that intense and God knows how long. So like them moving that slow, it brought something back. Like there is something to be said about Phantom Sense 100% full body. So
Most definitely.
I still don't have
An
Phantom Sense to this day.
No, I'm just kidding. Anyways.
I've been playing this game for almost 5 fucking years and still don't have
I
it.
got my fucking full body, bro. Shit, you know, first day.
Don't even. I saw the video. For it. Awesome. Anyways.
Listen. You've never known true amazement until you've ERP'd in desktop.
Every minute.
What?
Oh my God.
What? Yo, European and desktop?
I've
Multiple
already
times.
somebody
I have, yeah.
Hold on, I have a question for everybody. Wait, are we on to the next question?
No, excuse me.
We still haven't gotten around.
there's a couple people left to ask. I want to ask because Irish, you gave your bit right before as the question.
I have not given my bid.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so I got.
Yeah, we got it.
myself, and then there's actually another one I'd like to propose unless you have something else.
No, we can keep going with these questions. This is a really good question. I wanna finish this
I
up.
also have an announcement, True.
Oh, you have an announcement for the.
Yeah, it seems that so far the Quest issue with the DJ booth seems to be fixed because of the link. I put the Quest link in.
Oh my
and
God.
That's why you guys heard the Sephiroth theme music from Final Fantasy. But,
Hell yeah. Amazing.
we get a
Oh, I need to stretch. Jesus Christ. Ugh, I feel better.
Full body.
First experiences.
Whatever the question was. When you got it,
How much you love it, and could you live without it?
Okay, so I got it about, 6 months? 5 months ago? When did I start dancing? Not my ex. He was not my ex.
I need to take my niece.
I was living with somebody, and my first experiences of it was dancing for Chef's Club, actually.
Our club?
Because
All of
yeah, our club.
yes, there you go.
And I got to full body because I got VR chat about a year ago, November 20 something, and I was a half body for like almost a year, and then moved in with somebody, got to experience that more so with the club because I would dance on nighttime. But my experience with it is fucking amazing. I got more intense phantom sense from it, and got to move my little beans. What was the second question? What was that one?
When you
Could I live without it?
How much you love it, and could you live without it?
I fucking love full body. I don't know how I go back to full body. Like, I can't. It's not, like, too hard to go back to it. If I have to go back to half body, then I could. But, like, it's difficult. I hate being in half body, but I can do it if I need to. More so for this chubby man because of the fact that we share full body right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what the
During
whole event
events,
just
he's
didn't
gonna have it
kinda
more.
work it. Yeah, we're gonna get those second trackers.
All right. All right. Well, I think it's time for you to answer your own questions.
It is. Okay, I'll make it as short and sweet as possible.
My first experience with half body was probably
Full body?
closer to 3 years ago. Did I say half? Yeah, full body was about 3-ish years ago. I've been playing for just over 4. I forgot. I celebrated my 4th year of VR chat back on the 14th of 23.
Wow. Yeah, man.
18. This was my 5th year in VR chat. Whoa. Okay.
Wow.
Shit,
Okay.
never mind.
VR chat veteran.
From 2018, very start of 2018 till now.
That marks 18, 19, 20, 21.
And that means I'm going on
Yeah.
6.
23. So, yeah, 5 years for me. Yeah, you were in even earlier. This was my 5th year in VR chat. I spent the first 2 mostly because I remember the old days of VR chat, which I won't bother to get into now, but I remember when there wasn't even a male avatar.
How old are you?
So,
Oh.
I was there through the variations. The e-boy started coming out. I got involved in the club scene really early on before anything really was established. So, like, if you saw a full body user, it was like a rarity because everyone was half body back then.
Right.
So if you saw a full body, you're like, whoa, they have full body. So I went and of November of, I think it was 18 or 19, I think it was 18, I purchased multiple base stations,
Full set of trackers, stands, everything was like $800 at the time. I got all of that from my ex on a credit card.
On a credit card.
December.
America's plastic piece.
all that yeah, I had to pay all that stuff. I didn't get full body until September of the following year.
Oh my gosh.
I had,
Wow.
okay, I put it this way, I had the Panda before I had full body.
Wow.
Before I had full body, I had
God damn.
When I first got it, I loved it. It was amazing to see your feet move, everything else rad. It was 2.0 because that's all we had back in the day. And it was 4 hours on,
Back in
1
the
hour
day.
off, 4 hours more. Like, that's just how it had to go for everybody because
Trackstrap Plus didn't even exist at this point.
Oh man. I cannot
It was
imagine
fun, but
without it.
When I played VR chat that heavily,
I rarely, like, I would take it off charge and play more. I spent so much time. I have, like, 17,000 hours total in Steam VR.
Holy shit.
take it as you will.
Damn.
17,000 hours.
Even still, full body was like a all or nothing kind of thing. I would hop off, like grab some food, take a break, watch some YouTube, then hop back on once it was fully charged. I couldn't live without it at the time. And then Trackstrap Plus came out. That was 14 hours. All you had to do was charge your hands.
Yeah,
That is
that's
charge your hands.
that's the thing I'm having trouble with right now. I gotta find portable chargers to put on my wrists or something because this is like,
I'm just thinking of
it's
buying
ridiculous.
more Trackstrap Pluses just to strap around my fucking wrists.
ugh, Yeah, I
If you
don't
get two
know.
sets, then you literally like if you get 2 sets of track strap plus, you can have 24 hours full body.
Oh man, that's insane.
It's
I
a
never
game
even
to
thought
play
of
because
that.
some people live, eat, sleep, and breathe in VR. Charge your shit. Just keep playing. So anyway, to answer my own question, I want to keep it short as possible. Loved it. Couldn't necessarily live without it. I don't mind being in half body, but it's a very different experience because if you've never had full body, moving your feet really just is that different. So if there's any way you can experience, whether it be a friend, somebody else of that nature, you need to try it because it really does change the game to give you that full-on like SAO type experience of sorts. So it really does change the game for the better. And for any questies, it's just like if there's a workaround, there's ways you can do it, it's possible. Invest. Headset first, then full body. If you really need to, full body first. Like it changes the game.
Well, Shrug, now there's Quest full body.
Exactly. There's always a workaround or some sort of thing. It's frustrating as hell to set up, but once you got it,
You could as long as you have fuck. Fuck. As long as you have an iPhone and $20 to spare, you're good to go.
Yeah, I was
For the Quest full body.
half body with hyper.
I require
I was
you.
a half body with a phone for a hip
give 1 second answer that should
for a while.
And it was very nice. Like even
I'm gonna
being
get
in
off,
half body and be able
everybody.
to move my hips was nice. Not
Alrighty.
straight legs because
It was good seeing you.
but it was really really nice to be able to move my hips, be more immersed into the full body.
Actually, I'm
before I
probably
started
gonna finish my
actually
movie. There's 30
That's why the
minutes.
Connect was nice.
Okay.
Just to be able to like kind of move like the
I'll be
because that's the biggest
Yeah.
thing with places. Your legs don't move that well, but your hip definitely follows for the most part.
Potter, welcome to the first Pandorum Podcast. We're doing a little thing what you get right here, so if you want to hop in, answer the questions, you're more than welcome to. If you're not, you're fine to do whatever you please.
Yeah.
So pretty much, the next question I had, I need to use the restroom quick, so instead of momentarily. But my question would be, first off, one, this one's interesting for me. Drama.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, no.
I got the tea like the fucking Boston Harbor.
Any establishments, individuals, anything of that nature.
Can I start that? Can I start that?
Yes, I think it's easy if we just go and start over there and we just wrap it around. So, primarily, how I want to ask this question specifically would be, it's like a 4-parter, so I apologize, but I mean, it's a fun topic. So, drama. 1, in general, how much do you hate it / deal with it? 2, what do you think about drama in the club scene, just in general? Then 3, this one's kind of a, like, a bit of a plug for us of sorts, and or just to pick people's brains. How do you feel and or think of drama either revolving around Pandorum and or how it's dealt with here in general? So drama in general, / just people, etc. Then people. I'm asking a question. I'll get to you later.
Before you guys start, I'm gonna head on out. I'm gonna head on out before you guys
Okay,
start.
okay.
So
Yeah.
I'll catch you later.
Adios. All right. It was good seeing you.
Bye, Roach.
2, drama in the club scene. How do you feel about all that? 3, Pandorum and how it's dealt with here in house. And I will go AFK real quick. So I might miss a bit of your answer.
3-part,
but
not
I'm
4-part.
gonna-
Okay.
I thought there was gonna be a 4th. I miscalculated. I'm bad at math. And that's my best.
Wait, so
subject,
the
I
first one is do we like it or hate it?
No. Everyone hates it. Who am I kidding? Everyone hates it. So, what do you think
So
of it
what
in
was the first
general?
question again? Okay, what
How do you feel about drama
Okay,
in
okay.
general and how people bring it
VR
up?
chat drama. Okay.
Yeah, VR chat drama. Then 2, VR just drama in the club scene, and then 3, how it's dealt with / handled here. Well, I guess 4th, all the shit you've heard about us. I don't know. It's up to you how you want to answer it, but yeah, I will be right back.
Alright, so Shrug, this is where I'm gonna start.
Great place to start.
So, I'm 32 years old. I'm a private contractor. I got into VR for work and to like support some friends. And the first thing I got involved with, because our club is called Carnality, we're very close with Pandorum and Shrub, so I fucking love Shrub. I've known Shrub for over 2 years now. We've actually drama. Oh my god, there's been drama that we had to deal with and Pandorum had to deal with. Like it's fucking. There's so much drama in VRC. As far as the club scene, it gets even worse. Like. And we're talking about from just talking shit and people like stealing people's avatars and assets to the actual like really bad shit where people like their whole shit gets blocked from like tons of clubs and blacklisted, which are like pedos and fucking complete fucking rippers and whatnot. But I don't know, like I don't know how to get into that. Like it's a hard topic to just touch on. But there's
however you want to approach it, man.
If you get into security, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you get into security in the club scene, you're gonna get into drama. Like that, you gotta almost like be able to just handle drama like you're watching a soap opera and you really like it, like a fucking telenovela style fucking shit. And you're like, yeah, I'm rooting for Johnny.
I'm telling you, hey.
People will lie to you.
Perfect thing. I'm telling you, anyone out there that watches this. Anyone here sitting on this table, I will give you $1 million idea right now. The first person who is able to make a live action drama in VR chat will be a fucking millionaire. Be a fucking millionaire. Yes, you would have to be. It would have to be a fake club. I mean, yeah. We would have to.
Can you imagine the amount of publicity that place would get?
Oh man. Fuck, that would be insane.
You're opening a can of worms. Which, speaking of that, I think that the truth is though, half the drama that occurs in VRC and the club scene, if you have a level head, and this goes to Shrub with Pandorum, because like I've known Shrub for 2 years now, we had bullshit, shit talked, and what did we do? Talked about it like adults, and it all blew over. And people, like in my
cheers to being adults.
And they're like, dude, shut the fuck up. Like we talked about it, it's not a big deal. And that's I think one of the biggest things missing in VRC, right? Exactly. But in the club scene in VRC is like that level head of just like, yo, one, we're drinking half the damn time. Two, we've been working all day and this is our fucking chill out place and fuck everybody. So it's like someone's gonna get upset, and if you can't just like fucking talk about it, it just breeds more drama. And I think that's why drama is so successful, because half these people just like, I'm just gonna block you and I'm just gonna talk shit about you and run away and go hang out with this other group of people. And there's so many fucking clubs and groups of people that everybody can just run away and just fucking like, you don't have to deal with your problems. So I gotta say, Pandorum and this fuck over here who I think about when I touch myself late at night.
Oh, all right. Hey, full disclaimer, he thinks about it sometimes, not all the time, okay? No. Gotta get that Patreon shit set up now. God damn it. Making my job harder.
Dancing on him.
She started dancing. I'm like, Strum, I'm thinking about you.
Yes, I remember that, yes. Oh, man.
You know how VRC works? A week is like a day. Or wait, no, what is it? No, a day is a week. A week is a month. Like, it's just time fucking moves so
And a month
fast
is
in
half a
VRC,
year.
man.
Yeah.
And it's like,
There's a month
people
this year on
don't
people's
even
plates.
remember. The only people who remember are head security people, admins, and owners usually, because we have to. It's like black.
Don't forget blacklisters. They remember better than anybody else.
That and the gang monkeys who hunt blacklisted.
Yeah,
That
no,
is
they
weird.
don't let
That
anything
is a
go.
whole nother realm. That's a whole nother
Very
realm.
true, very true.
Oh, jeez.
There.
I just think drama in and of itself has two different sides to where, oh, this person's having drama, or this person shit like that. So it's a matter of fact if it's someone that we actually care for or if someone that we don't care for. And if someone that we do care for, we're obviously going to involve ourselves in that drama. And if it's someone that we don't care for, we're just going to sit back and laugh as we watch them burn out and shit like that. So we can't really say that we like it or dislike it in a sense, because it's just a captivating concept of us being as humans. Yeah, kind of like when someone gets in a car accident and people are like, I don't want to see it, but they're still like, what's going on over there? Type shit. And it's a real issue because we're all starting to get what's it called?
Morbid curiosity.
Yeah, morbid curiosity, and we're just getting. There's another word for it. What's that fucking word? Jesus.
Describe it.
Like it doesn't faze us anymore.
Being desensitized.
It's like diluted.
Desensitized. Yeah. A lot of people in this game are getting desensitized or getting oversensitive about certain aspects of the game. Kind of like that includes all people in this game, including club owners, people who are in the club scene as spectators, and then it goes all the way down to like the doxers, the blacklisters, and everybody that's in this game. It's a terrible thing, but that we can't get rid of because it's just captivating.
It's human nature.
Yep. And as far as like drama in Pandorum, I don't know. I haven't been here long enough to know any of the drama. All I know him is from an old club I used to work at. So, and the recent drama I don't know either. So.
The nice thing is there's not that much recent stuff, so to speak. As far as I'm aware. I don't know. Like, Bun?
It also has to.
I said there's not.
Finish it up?
I was just gonna say it all depends, or boils down to people's ideals when it comes to drama. So.
Yeah.
There's not too much drama in Pandorum. It's just people that bring it in, and it's like, oh, shit, there's this happening. I'm gonna have to involve him. I've seen a lot of it only because I am the owner's girlfriend, so I do have to see him sit on a computer 24/7 dealing with other people's shit. And I mean, Pandorum in itself isn't very much drama, but watching him deal with it is very drama oriented. And there's not very much drama in my life. I don't really let it become my life. I kind of stay away from drama unless it's like more so my besties dealing with it. But he does have to deal with it quite a bit. Not very much as of lately, but I have seen him deal with quite a bit. What was the question? It was
drama in general. Then
Fuck drama.
In the club scene, and then
Fuck drama.
With that Pandorum.
You deal with it very, very well. Like, you are the best person that I've ever seen deal with drama. I kind of just don't deal with it. I'm not in any clubs more so. And any time I've been in any other clubs, I've never seen the drama enough to even deal with it. I don't go to the after parties in other clubs. I go to the after party in this club. Which means I don't really fucking go with that shit. The only drama I really deal with is his more so drama. Not his drama, but the shit that he deals with. Which is a lot stressful on this man.
Yeah, because if anyone hears about it, it's, that's as far as it goes, because you don't spread it everywhere. If you did,
I don't fucking care to spread it because I don't want drama on me. But more so, that's my shit on drama. I mean, I don't really give a shit. You can go ahead.
Oh, no, Leonardo was just saying something to me. And, I forgot we're still in the Dance Event DC, but he made a pretty valid point. But yeah, no, to second what you were saying, Baron, it's just like a lot of it's based off of people, how they deal with it, them bringing it in, because when we founded Pandorum, it was to be a different kind of club with the morals we still stand by to this day, which we want this to be a fun club with good people for good vibes and good times. We don't want that to be a staple. We don't want to sort of incubate those kind of behaviors and that kind of mindset, because back in the day, before clients were even really a thing, a bunch of people were using them. You had your gang monkeys, this people, that people, everything else. I didn't have a client, so to speak of, but I more or less knew everything about everyone in the club scene at the time, and this was years ago, because everybody would talk to me. I was extremely active, went to a bunch of different places, and I would just overhear conversations, be involved with them, because I was really friendly with a lot of people, which, I know is hard to imagine with my personality. But, so I was in all these places. No, that's what I'm saying. So I was in all these places, I heard all this shit, and I knew everything about everyone who was anybody, again, in the same time, because it was a lot smaller back then, at least in the bigger places. So, I was more or less like an information broker. Like, people would come to me and be like, hey, do you know anything about this person? I'd be like, well, yeah, actually I do. They did this and that, and etc. This is like, the Club Hub was the only real blacklist server at the time, and the only time you could really get into Club Hub was if you had an absurd amount of people. So all the smaller starting out clubs didn't have access to that. So, it was weird, but it was kind of like that, the Resi like vendor or something, like, what you buying? You know, it's like, all right, yeah, I got some info. So, like, people went to me, and that was like a really shitty time, let me be honest, because I was involved in everyone's shit. I do all the drama. I sat there for hours talking about situations that had absolutely nothing to do with me, and it was the most miserable I had ever been. Sure, it was fun because, you got that morbid curiosity and everything else as to what's going on. People would talk because, again, like we talked about earlier, human nature. People would always get into that. And it's just like, after I came out on the other side of it, I'm just like, what a waste of life and time. There are so many other things I could have been doing with those hours I wasted doing that. So, I ended up and eventually taking over a club, which was Immortal, and I was there for a little while. Things kind of fell apart there. Ended up starting Pandorum May of 21, and here we are. We founded our principles off of, we don't do drama, we don't want to facilitate it, we don't want it to be a staple, we just want to have, again, those good times with good people. So, I used to like drama. I used to be involved with it, drink the tea every day, more or less. Worst option you can do. You'll find yourself so miserable, so lonely. You'll make so many enemies, all that other shit. Not worth it, so fuck drama. Then, drama in the club scene, I think that a lot of times, and this is case-to-case basis, I'm not making a generalization, but for some times in clubs, power can go to people's heads. I've seen people overstep boundaries, take themselves way too seriously, not seriously enough. You name it, but
I've seen that in a club before.
Like power trips, stuff of that nature. It's just like we're all wearing our headsets right now in a specific world, following a group and or a collective of people with a specific goal in mind to run a dance club, to have an event multiple times a week in most cases, and they're here for dancing or drinking or hanging out. And when that happens, like I said earlier, a lot of people are drinking and or are intoxicated on whichever their choice.
Hell yeah.
Places, maybe they're crossfaded, so sometimes you got, a mix, and like if tensions get heated, because as people are aware,
there's a lot of relationship drama above all else in the chat, so sometimes that bleeds most of the time. Sorry, most of the time. That tends to bleed in.
Yeah, don't remind me about that one.
Easily into the club scene, because let's not forget staff dates, owners dates, co-owners dates, admins. Then it becomes a clusterfuck. Because then not only is this person shit talking this person, shit talking that person, and then all this friend group knows and all the other friend group knows, all that other jazz, right? It becomes a mess, an absolute mess. Hi Bono, welcome to the first Pandorum Podcast.
Hello.
Talking about drama.
Ooh.
So you see it go up, you see it go down, you see it go all around, and then next thing you know, you're not even in the club, and you still know everything about so-and-so, the admin or owner, and you know everything about this dancer, member, whatever, what have you. Like, it's just a shit show at that point. So we have lovely instances of that, and then the worst part to cap it all off with club drama is that no one wants to forget, be the bigger, better person, move on. It's you messed up, you fucked up, you did this, you did that. I mean, for some instances, like, no one forgives pedos, no one forgives, like, the obviously, you know, documented abusers or manipulators. People just don't trust those people again. But for the people who have, like, just a moment of, you know, of weakness, a lapse in judgment, they have a mental breakdown, they snap because whether it be all the drama going on IRL, with all the friends in VR, maybe other friend groups, they lose their shit for a moment, and if they're in any type of position or power of notoriety, or sometimes even just in general as a member somewhere, they get thrown the book at them, and it's just like, you're a garbage person, you can't be here by your band. There's no forgiveness.
That's honestly.
There's no real second chances.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Like, I just this is one of the biggest things that like Thrill had a video recently and was basically saying it's like a playground next to a strip club, and there's no manager, bouncer, or teacher, and I'm just like, we're literally talking about that. We do that shit. Like, there are a bunch of people who are owners, security, just random information brokers who just police the scene. And then there's people who take it way too far, and that's the problem with some blacklist servers, is they destroy people's social life. And for some people, VR is their social. I'll admit it for me. Like, I only have a handful of friends IRL that I can call once in a while, see how they're doing. None of them live where I live. Besides one dude, and we're so busy we barely chill. He's not into VR. But here in VR, like, I have a whole litany of, you know, like, people I kind of associate with, but then also, like, people I consider my friends. You know, and then those who I consider family, like this freaking panda over here. But you know, it's yeah, it definitely blacklist servers trigger me, so sorry. It's just, people get crazy with that kind of shit.
No, I heard it start raining. Both of the windows are open in our room, so she wants to close them, understandably so, because they're wide open to vent the room for the heat and that. 4090 might as well be a winter heater. Problem is, in Florida, it does not feel like winter right now. But with what you just said there,
Imagine living in Florida, homie.
Right? I've been here all my life, 20 years worth.
I've been in Texas.
Hey, Texas? Hell yeah.
Texas gang.
Hey, bro, we talked about it yesterday. We live in the same city, you know.
Oh yeah, dude.
Michigan, I was about to say, you said it started raining. I just heard sleet start, like little fucking pebbles hitting my roof.
Yeah, it's raining super hard out there.
Isn't there like a huge like storm going across the U.S. right now, like going up towards the north?
Oh my god, just stop it.
I didn't shut it all the way so air can come in, but did shut it all the way.
To bounce a little bit off of...
On this Friday, you want to go to Hooters?
I'll have to see.
Hey, I worked there.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that, man.
Okay.
Shit, let's go to Hooters.
Look at my status.
12-hour drive, let's go. Let's hop in the car.
12-hour drive, dude. Impromptu Pandora meetup in Texas.
Fuck yeah, Pandora meetup in Hooters.
The next one should probably.
Bro, my manager
Yeah.
will hate me everybody from Pandorum. When that'll be the busiest day of their lives.
We have to find a good convention to go to. See if there's anything in Texas. I'll see if there's anything good.
There's bound to be a couple things. I want to host one at some point next year in Atlanta, Georgia for MomoCon. I'd love to go with Pandorum.
Ooh. What was it? I already put in my 2 weeks for this year. So next year I'll definitely have to get the dates on that one.
I want to go.
A Ren Fair. Oh my God, we can go to a Ren Fair.
A red fair.
A Ren Fair. A Renaissance Fair. We can see Jacques the Whipper.
You're like so quiet. I can't hear you.
Jacques the Whipper. I'm pretty sure she just woke up.
Bro,
Pretty sure she just woke up.
she's fucking adorable.
Yes.
She's a bunny. Bunnies are adorable.
I can't wait to have this.
Ken
I
vouch.
have a bunny
Ken
avatar.
vouch.
Will I be adorable if I switch
Bunny
into
just
it?
because you have a bunny avatar.
I have a
Hold
bunny avatar.
She's a legit
We being bunny?
Yes.
We being
Bunny
bunnies?
I have Jin.
Both have rights to be called bunnies.
Because you can't see my
This Irish, feel free. Jump things
Bunny.
around.
I mean,
etc.
Oh, I have a question.
I'm pretty sure.
For them,
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure that we've been going for about an hour and 15, hour and 30 at this point.
yeah, you can cut out any fluff that we don't need. Or the first one can be longer. I really don't mind. If there's anything you want to snip out, feel free.
Yeah, no, totally. I'm just making sure that we have sufficient material, because I'll try to post this tomorrow.
I think we do.
So, well, you said you had a question though, Thrice. This guy's just saying this will be the last question of the night. Thrice, come on,
I
mate.
still want to finish the drama point. I wasn't done.
Oh shit, no, you weren't done. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I wasn't done.
And I'm like, motherfucking black.
No, it is not.
I threw the ball to him for a second. What was your point again with all of that? Just TLDR?
Oh, just the overstep of power that people like in blacklist, like everybody and their mother started creating blacklist servers after the hub. Like after the hub, it was like everyone started creating blacklist servers. And they got a power trip, and then you would
Bless
be
you.
blacklisted in all these blacklist servers, and then your whole all your friendships couldn't go to any
your
events.
social status would be dead.
Boom.
Despite the fact that people rely on this a lot of the time for social interaction, and then let's not forget with COVID, no one could interact with anybody. So everyone with stimulus checks and stuff got headsets, was in VR chat, a lot more. I mean, life's returning to normal now more so than ever. So some people are selling headsets, clubs are closing. It's a very different world we look at, not only IRL but here in VRC because of the current state of the world, rather. So all those people who had all that free time before, don't necessarily have that time anymore. So that's why we see so much shake-up in the scene. But I mean, it's just really crazy to see where everything's come and gone over the course of And yeah, no, drama's never a good thing. Like you, I don't remember whether it was Thrice or Farron or both, but backbone and rather than cancel culturing every single person who has a mistake and fuck up. If there was a second or third chance for a lot of people, they would find that those people aren't assholes. That those people aren't, the garbage people that was painted to them during one drama session that they heard out. I had way more than 3. I can vouch for the shitty person I was back in the day, but once I got that shit under control and, stopped drinking as heavily and stopped fucking up royally off of so many instances back in the day as I was known for,
the Pandorum became a much better place. We never lost sight of the values, and if there's anyone who's had the most chances in Pandorum, I have to vouch for myself because out of anyone in there, I fucked up the most.
Nah, there have been some. If anything, yeah.
Shrub has made mistakes. There was one time he was telling everybody I didn't bleach and shave my asshole, and I was like, I sent you pictures, motherfucker. And he just like
Look at my blonde starfish, okay?
It was horrible. Seriously, it's how you get it nice and clean, and it looks really good. Anyways, but yeah, I was so mad at him for like 3 months for that shit.
It's not about the outside. It's about what's on the inside. You gotta clean that out too.
Yeah.
Which is also clean. You gotta get the douche. Oh, by the way, liquid anal douches. We talked about this earlier.
Liquid anal douches. Get 3 for $5.99 at Costco today. All right. It's like $15,000. Hell yeah.
I was about to raise my legs. I can't do that right now. But no, the is just before my last little bit. Thrice has been with me through literally every single episode of Shrub fucking up. Excuse me. He's been there for every single bit,
That was him.
Public and some private instances of it. So if anyone knows my
No,
mistakes,
it's my bed.
it's that man over there. And despite all of my issues, where I've been, all my struggles, and the path to overcome them,
I know I'm adorable.
he's been there and has either seen and or heard a majority of what I've been through. And regardless of all that, he still stands here, a great friend, an amazing club owner, and we look forward to everything that Bellasita and the Carnality community has here coming up. It's just like, yeah, people make
We don't
mistakes.
say
We're all
KCCVR
human.
anymore.
I know, that's why I had to correct myself.
Hell yeah, drinking problems. I heard someone say drinking problems.
Everyone's been
Drinky. Then normal, and I'm very proud of him for that. I'm very proud of him.
It's okay to make mistakes.
despite being cheated on in an 8-month relationship.
Mhm.
There's the
Very
last
true.
point of Drum and Pandorum, which, I mean, we've had a lot, despite claiming and prioritizing to be a drama-free community. That's a lot harder than it sounds, because if we are to be drama-free, then everything more or less has to be dealt with behind the scenes. So if something happens in a public VC or a public chat, obviously that gets handled by staff. Me, a lot of the times, if I see it and or staff are aware, but the people who write out the books and things, like either correcting it or etc., I spend the time doing that. So whether it be an instance, an individual, a group of people, etc., a lot of the stuff that pops up, I either personally hear of, and
Goddamn.
if not handle it myself, I delegate it to the co-owner if they were more so involved. But yeah, I've tackled and managed a lot of stuff. There have been times where I tried to help people have things be better. Sometimes it would turn to a shit show after that. Didn't matter. So no place will ever perfectly be drama. It's physically
Very
impossible
nice.
because of, like we made a
Excuse
point
me.
to earlier, human nature.
High five, that was amazing.
So as good as we try, it'll never be perfect. But I mean, hell, at the end of the day, Pandorum's slogan is, if it ain't a little fucked up, it isn't Pandorum. That
Yes.
goes for the survey, that goes for dealing with people. We live
Hell
by that
yeah.
Because nothing can be perfect no matter how hard we try. It's the most true statement I think we ever came up with.
Live with that shit.
So, I'll mess up.
Hey, man.
Other people
Amen.
mess up. People will always make mistakes. Drama, at the end of the day, is how we choose to deal with people's mistakes. Because we can sit there and we can cancel them and be like, oh, you're a garbage person, let's replace you with somebody else who's going to be better. And then guess what? They'll come along and they're going to mess up in either the same and or a different way, and we're going to cancel them. Hey, we need somebody new. Let's bring them in. It's the human condition. We all suffer from mistakes. If we're looking for perfection, we'll never find it, ever. So forgive, move on, and give a second chance, a third, maybe even fourth in some instances, at the least, because you know what? People are human. They're gonna have that happen. So the more people understand, hey, you know, maybe instead of me judging this person for the 4 times they did this, when I've done it, you know, like 27, it's just no one knows about it. Maybe we give them just, you know, one more pass, another chance to, like, you know, try to do better. Because if the VR chat community, especially the club community, was a little more understanding, took their time to get both sides of stories,
Go like this.
dug into them, and operated off of hard proof, which is not always convenient and easy to find, but convenient enough. And we based our opinions and didn't get super biased because the first side we heard. If people would base dealing with issues of that caliber more level-headed, then I think this would be a much easier place and a much more delightful place. Because too many times, oh, I heard about that person, they're a bad person, you want to be around them. There have been so many people I've heard shit talks to the nines. Then I encounter them, I'm like, oh, yeah, no, you're chill, you're cool. You want to be here? You can cosplay home. And I can't even begin to tell you the amount of people that have encountered me, and it's just like, you know, I've heard a lot of stories about you.
I've been there for some of those. Those are interesting.
You're way nicer than
Yeah,
everyone else
yeah,
to be.
yeah, exactly. Yes.
Why? I mean, I even have a witness here. I've had that happen so many times. It's not even funny. Like, people paint me in this terrible light, but they get to meet me. It's just like, I'm sober. You're not gonna have a single issue with me. I'm sober. So
I think it's not so much just a terrible light.
Right.
But I think a lot of it's just shit talking, and people don't realize, like, because this is a social. I mean, this is the future of social applications. Like, we are literally here with each other, but not. We're all over.
This is social media.
States.
Yes.
The world, Australia over here. Yeah. So I think people, when they talk shit, they look at like Twitter. But the truth is you're saying it to somebody across the table. Like, if I look at Irish and Shrub goes AFK and I'm like, bro, dude, I say all this shit, but dude, honestly, Shrub's a fucking dumbass. Like, I hate him. Like, that is talking shit, but it's not the same as just typing it on Twitter and going, oh, I was just talking shit. Like, I said it to him, and then that instills an actual impression.
VR has more of a.
Especially.
Because honestly, this is like face to face, but not
Mhm.
in
Yeah, well, like exactly. It's definitely more of a reality. It's virtual reality for a reason. It's reality in the sense that there is more going on behind the scenes. It's an actual person. It's not just someone typing on a keyboard. Someone physically took the brain cells that it took to form the speech, to bring it out of their face hole, to say it to you directly, you know? And that hits a little bit harder.
There's the closeness. I mean,
Oh,
just
yeah.
to interject here, like, when it comes to VR, the tricky part about it is that I'm interacting with you as I would someone IRL. For example, I have my mannerisms, I have my expressions.
Yeah, I'm treating like
I'm
treating this like it's an actual fucking couch.
Exactly. Despite us being like hundreds, if not thousands, of miles physically away from one another, our brains and or how we are treating this as a person-to-person interaction. It's way more personal. It's not over the computer. It's not over Discord. It's not some video call. VR feels 10 times more immersive than any other application we have of interacting with one another. Far more personal than Twitter or anything else.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah.
might be why people are so inclined for the far more disdain and or appreciation of other people. But it feels as if I'm interacting. I'm talking to Irish. I'm talking to Irish. Might as well be sitting down at the dinner table having fucking, you know, longhorns at a pug.
Hell yeah.
Mashed
So-
potato. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, with some mashed potatoes. So
Just like Phantom Sense, yeah.
it's a fan of sense. That's the question. That's the next question that I had.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm talking to you right now. Then if I go like this, hey Bunny, hey Cyber Bunny, I have to get her attention, and I'm talking to her. That's how it is when we're hanging out with people at parties.
You are
and
in the
events.
couch right
And then
now.
If I want to talk to Irish, why is Monster poking your belly button? See, that I have to look at Irish to interact with her.
And why do I feel something when she does that? It's like it's weird.
Exactly.
I have favorite sets too.
Which I want to talk about next, 100%.
Yes.
I'm gonna just hide.
What?
To close
Oh
out
my
the point,
gosh.
I know this is a big one. I'm sorry for taking so much time, and I didn't want to be this deep.
Are you-
But,
You want me to bite
like
you?
you said earlier.
Do not bite me there, please.
So
I was going to bite you there.
yeah, no. Drama given
But now I'm gonna
time
test
and
it.
attention will take on a
Uh,
life of its own, whether you like it
no.
or not.
No.
And that can have a lot of bad repercussions.
I'm not
for
gonna do it.
you
I'm not gonna do it.
and/or
I'm not gonna
other
do it.
people.
No.
Okay, good.
And or someone you're talking about that you have no relation to.
Not here.
Like it's toxic, it's poor behavior.
Oh my God,
despite
dude.
people wanting that tea
I
and
swear to
stuff
God.
that they get out of talking about
You
other
love me.
people's issues and situations.
Oh,
Like you said
jeez.
earlier, Thrice, no one likes it when it's about them, but love it when it's about everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, it's just a toxic trait to.
That was very.
Oh, sorry. That was Baron. It's just like wait.
It's okay. We're both.
I just
want
wanna
to
say-
boys. He discriminates against us. Don't worry about it.
At the end of the day, I don't want to make a generalization, but the thing is, it's a conscious choice and decision if someone is to involve themselves in drama. Just for example, if I knew something was going on with someone I do or don't know, I have the option to either say, tell me more, or leave me the fuck out of it. It's a conscious decision we all have to make. So sometimes, if nothing else, someone will bring up a sentence. Oh, did you even believe that so-and-so did this and that? Da, 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 da. Just like, what? Okay, I don't care. Not involved, don't know the people. Even if you do know the people, it's a conscious choice whether you get involved with it or stay out of the loop. People jump into that pool way too many times because, like you said, it's an addictive kind of like, almost like nicotine or something like that. It's bad.
It's like dealing with gossip. People want to be a part of
Exactly.
gossip. So
And because it's so entertained and such a spicy, hot topic when it comes to this world of interaction and social media, like you said, the time that people spend in this game versus how it feels, completely different. Certain social standings and standards in here versus IRL, completely different. Would you walk up to your best friend and just
Dude,
head
I
past
swear to
them?
God. I have done that before accidentally.
You have that accidentally because the vibes go too deep. But even still, sometimes we have a very hard time differentiating between the two. So when people instigate and entertain drama, they're just another piece of the cog of the machine that helps that operate.
I'm gonna poke you in the eyes.
The only way to stop drama is to just not be a part. No matter how spicy or tantalizing it might sound, don't get details. Don't get names. Someone tells you stay. It's just say,
I'm sorry.
nah, no thanks, fam. I'm good.
That's why I just go to YouTube.
My favorite thing is. No, my favorite thing is someone tells me drama is like, okay, I have a security report. I'll send you a Google Doc, and then they never get back to me about it, and I'm like, yes.
I ain't trying to make this a Patreon only.
Exactly.
Relax.
Hey, I think it's his turn for the question now.
Yeah, you had a fun one. That ends drama, unless Irish, you got anything to say about that?
No. I mean, there's definitely been some moments that I've had in the club, but with me being very new to clubbing and VR in general, I definitely say that there is a lot of support in terms of Pandorum, because Pandorum has a lot of different people that can help you, and if you are going through something, whether it be IRL or in VRC, it doesn't matter. They can still be here to help you with anything that you need. I mean, we have a lot of people in Pandorum who, they come to Pandorum for like a therapy session almost. They come here to get readings from some of the dancers, which I think is fucking mind-boggling that you can even do that. I've had that happen to me before, and I think you know exactly who I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about, yeah.
Fucking phenomenal. Like, there are some people in here that have like master's degrees. Like, it's such a wide variety and range of people and different cultures and everything that goes into it. It amazes me how far of a reach VR has and how much of a reach Pandorum has. I understand that we have close to what, 900 and what, 15, 16 people right now. I haven't checked it in like 5 minutes. It could have gone up at this point, but we have such a wide amount of people that are able to pretty much come here whenever they want and have a free place to just hang out. We don't ask anybody to pay to be here. We don't with everything that's going on, especially with whenever the pandemic was going on. I remember I wasn't here in the club specifically, but I would be looking at different dance clubs, and I remember there being a lot of different talks about certain ones, and one of them was Pandorum, and I remember hearing about how much of a community it had around it, and that was definitely something that I wanted to get behind, so I was really happy whenever I was able to find you guys, and now I'm here, which is very nice.
Oh, don't start crying now.
Just beautiful.
What?
I just have one thing I want to add to that.
I said don't start crying now.
Rehash that
I know,
for me
right?
again real quick, because there was something I wanted to go over. Just a little comment on it. Oh yeah. The what you heard. Okay, because the thing is, what you have to remember is that we were nearly at 1,200 members before the malicious nuke we had back in March.
Back in March, yes.
Back of
2022.
1,200 members.
Mm-hmm.
We were literally 12 short of 1,200 members. Server got nuked. We went from 1,200 to 200 overnight. And we've rebuilt almost back to the 1K mark in the last 9-10 months. So there's been way more people in and out of our doors over the span of time. So there's been a lot more people here than just what our numbers show. And it's not about the numbers to me or our community. It's just people having a good times, like I said before. But yeah, no, we do have a slightly wider reach than people would take us at face value for due to that attack. I mean, the sad part is we lost 10.5 months of server history. That's the part that hit me the most. With the nuke. I didn't care about the numbers. I didn't care about the count. I didn't care about any of that. What mattered to me was that we lost so much history, photos uploaded, vibes, conversations, memes, inside jokes, pretzels, everything. We lost so much with that attack.
Butter noodles.
And we don't ever want to see that happen.
Oh.
Buttered noodles. Another noodles.
Buttered noodles.
I mean, shit. Axel, yeah, we lost a lot. So that's what hurt me most, that the community got hit as a community. I didn't care about those details, and in that moment, I don't mean to make this about myself, but in that moment, I'm like, what do we do now? I almost quit for just a second. I considered it. I almost shut Pandorum down in that moment. It was hard. But we stuck with it. We recreated. Go ahead, Bun. No, and exactly like the
Very
hardest
true.
part
Wiser
was
words have never been said.
How do we move forward and recover from this? Because that was
How you just
a
mad that you
lot
didn't think of it?
work. And shit
Yeah,
really
but
sucks.
that's the
Look
thing.
at where we're at now.
And that's what I mean, man. Like, shrub 100%, and this may be the intoxication that I am inside of right now, being inebriated.
Hell yeah.
As like, you know who I am, and just like, I'm nobody, but I've done my best to do what I've done, back when DC was running shit. Like, I've done my best, and he took a hiatus for a bit, and oh my god, the number dip just in that alone. So just getting your server nuked, like, I was so fucking, like, happy when I saw everything get back to normal for you, and just, like, the fact that you stuck with it, like, fucking impressed the shit out of me, and just, I gotta say that, like, people don't understand when you're trying to be in charge with this kind of shit, and it's all social based, and then you gotta go through something like that, it fucks with you. So just, tip my hat off to you, sir. Like, fucking A, man. That's not easy. And I'm really happy that I've known you for so long, and like I can fucking come to the events, and the events have been nothing but fun. I have tons of fun. Like every time I show up, so it's fucking great. Yeah. And except for this one, he won't give me a dance. I've been trying to get dance from Irish. She won't dance, man. It drives me nuts.
Hey man, just because I got full body doesn't mean I know how to use it yet. All right, gotta give me some time, man. I can do the. Hey, I can do that one thing. I can do that one thing. Mama Talks can do. I can do the whole fucking. You know that thing she does with her legs? Yeah.
I did that to him while I was stage dancing. Not that exact thing, but I did it.
Yeah.
You did this very nicely with the clap with the feet.
I wanted to throw one bit in, and I'm not sure, Irish, if you're able to edit this, cut it out from here and throw it back to where I was like just having a little spiel of sorts. But
I'll make it extremely awkward, but go ahead.
That's good. It's Pandorum.
If it ain't a little fucked if it ain't Pandorum. All right, go ahead. What's up?
Exactly.
Hey, future. I'm sorry. Future me. Remember, if this is too fucked, don't add this. All right, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. Not just that fucked, but the point is, what I wanted to add was more so the amount of in-house shit I deal with. I mean, we've had to ban many. I say many. It's like a handful.
Cut it all. No, I'm just kidding.
Bad publicity. Don't talk about the ban list.
No place who said they didn't have to deal with this. There have been malicious people. There have been some toxic people.
Oh man, what just happened? Did I seriously just crash? No fucking way. What is this?